Well, the Auto Expo has been kickstarted yet again by Maruti Suzuki with rolling out the future EV concept electric vehicle, which is of course would be the deal breaker for the entire auto sector and of course a great start to Maruti Suzuki's electric vehicle portfolio as well. And I'm joined by Shashank Srivastava. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the EV prototype. Tell us about the EV, sir. I know there's a lot of time now for the EV to come, but yes, give us some finer details that the MD sir also presented and what all is happening in the EV technology here right now.
Yeah, so as far as this vehicle is concerned, this is Suzuki's first vehicle which is built on a born EV platform. Born EV platform means it's a platform which is not modified of an existing ICE vehicle but has been from ground zero built up so that's to provide the maximum in terms of of creating the EV architecture both in the interior and the exterior. So you can see in this vehicle the wheelbase is quite large and that enables it to have a much larger interior space and also the flexibility for managing both the interior and the exterior. Second, this has got a range of 550 kilometers and that's made possible because of the 60 kilowatt hour battery that will be used with this vehicle. And finally, of course, as we announced, this vehicle should be launched in the financial year 24-25.
Great, sir. So, with the battery and with a huge focus on hybrid also, do you think that in times to come, Maruti would eventually be very aggressive and very happy to have a good market share with both hybrid and EVs also? Or do you think will that take time?
Yes, so I believe while there is consensus in the industry that EVs will become mainstream, but there is since it is still an evolving area, there is no consensus as to when that will be happening. So the current projections by various research analysts, etc., is that it should be in the passenger vehicle segment about 17 in India, 17 to 20% of the market should be EV. Which means that if you do a simple calculation from today till 2030, 44 million vehicles will be sold in the country, passenger vehicles, out of which about 3.5, 4 million will be EVs. So what do you do about the balance 41 million vehicles? You need to do something to reduce emissions from those. And that is the reason why Maruti Suzuki has believed that we really have to be technology agnostic in that, and we will have to we will necessarily have a mix of options in terms of technology. For example, we have CNG vehicles. It's a very large part of our portfolio. It's a very clean fuel, very low emissions. 20% of the vehicles sold today from Maruti Suzuki are CNG. Then we have biogas. Then you have flex fuel. One of the flex fuel vehicles displayed here in the Auto Expo. It can take up ethanol mixing up to 85%. And we have strong hybrid and hybrid, which gives you, the 40, 50, 60% of the time it works on a city on a EV mode. It charges, regenerates, it's a regenerative braking charging, so you have no anxiety about charging infrastructure. So I guess all these technologies will coexist and EVs will also be one of them. EVs, of course, is, as I said, 17 to 20%. But going forward, I think there will be an inflection point where you could see a much larger adoption of EVs.
Very important point, sir. Last question to you. The budget is around the corner. What do you think should come in the budget for the auto sector? I know the government has done a lot of schemes like FAME and, of course, PLI schemes for various auto parts. So, keeping EV in mind and keeping ICE vehicles in mind, do you have any suggestion for the upcoming budget?
Listen, for the industry, auto industry in particular, what we have found is there is an extremely high correlation with the overall economic growth. So if there is an overall economic growth, you see it very highly correlated with the automobile growth as well. So as long as the budget is oriented towards growth, I think it's going to be good for automobiles. On any specific ideas, of course, anything which supports such technologies as CNG or hybrid, those will be obviously very welcome.
Thank you, Shashank Khan, for joining us. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.